Amy Jo, how did you get into writing?
I didn't actually write until I was an adult. I never thought it was something that I could do. It just seemed like something other people did. And I didn't want to get to a point in my life where I thought, what if I hadn't tried it, you know?
Did you feel like you needed permission to pursue writing as a career?
Oh, absolutely. I didn't choose writing as a career. I had an illness, and that illness made me more thoughtful about life. It took me a very long time for me to say, I am an author, and I'm a writer, and that people should read my work.
It's different now that I have 2 kids at home. As soon as they get on the bus, I come back, and I love to write in bed. That's where I get my best ideas. That's where I write my favorite sentences.
When I was in high school, I published a lot of personal essays, but then the story that I wrote in terms of fiction, I remember thinking, how can you do that? It's a lie. And what I remember is the terror and the freedom. And also, I felt very powerful. I chose to be a lawyer first. I quit because I thought that it would make more sense to be a writer.
In Cinderland, this memoir where you tell your own story.
Yeah.
What made you choose to be so vulnerable with all the texture of your own life?
I never thought I was going to write a memoir. I never thought I would be brave enough to tell that story. I gathered strength as I did it. I lived through something very painful, but I still love my hometown. There was so much power that I got from being honest that I just feel like it set me free in a lot of ways to explore.
Your books are known for being so layered, for having multi-dimensional characters. Where do you draw inspiration to build these people and make us feel like we're following their lives?
I think about when I really love somebody, I think about how complicated they are. When you really know somebody and you actually love them, which means that you're committed to them. I'm committed to my characters, and I'm also committed to the fact that human beings are deeply, deeply flawed and deeply, deeply amazing.
What would you say to people who are watching this who have a big dream or maybe have a big story but also have a big fear?
I used to think self-doubt meant that you were on the wrong path, but now I know it just means you're pushing yourself somewhere new.
When people tell you how your books moved them in their own lives, what does that mean to you?
I think it wasn't wasted. I felt so much shame at having chosen this path in which I had so much rejection. It took me almost 12 years to publish my first book. I'm an immigrant kid, and my parents didn't have a whole lot of money when I was growing up, so I thought, oh, okay, for me to be a writer was such a risk.
What do you want your readers to take away from these stories of dignity?
I think the biggest thing is that you never want to feel like somebody else has the right to speak for you, and that you learn how to speak for yourself.
What is your advice to someone who is aspiring to be a writer, an author like you?
I like hearing about people who have done other things who are writing books. I actually think that the world and society today, especially in this technological revolution that we're experiencing, we would be much better off if we could tolerate different points of view.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.